Are you looking to boost your oral care but don't know where to start and want to do it in a way that's natural, minus the chemicals? Well, I have the things for you. These are some of the products that I recommend that I use that are very low chemicals, if not any chemicals at all. And when I use them, I notice that they give me a great amount of improvement on my oral care. Okay. One of the things I do start off with is coconut oil. Coconut oil is a really great item to use that you most likely already have in your kitchen, and it's really great because it actually binds the oil to anything that needs to come out of your mouth, right? And then when you brush it, it actually flushes it really well. So it's called oil pulling. So this is a really great item that you can have in your home. Make sure you do spit it out in the trash. And another thing you can do with coconut oil is you can add essential oils to it. You can add peppermint oil, you can add clove oil, you can add different oils in there, and even like oregano oil that will allow it to, cause more of a cleaning sensation, and like really get the bacteria out your mouth. So this is like the first thing that I use in my ideal holistic oral care routine. The next item that I use is floss. Floss is very important. You can definitely pick one of the items that I have in my shop for your oral care in terms of floss. And I also like the little small brushes, little small brushes that go in between the teeth. Those are absolutely amazing. My dentist showed me those, and I'm like, what? I never knew about these. So I really recommend those because you definitely want to get in between each tooth, because sometimes you can actually get cavities in between the teeth as well. Okay? And so what I like to do is I like to rotate toothpaste. And so I actually have toothpaste here that I really like. I have this Propolis toothpaste by Atom, and it's Atomy. So I don't have the box, I don't have the box anymore, but most of it is on the back and everything is in Korean. But it's actually really great. It has a little bit of a sweet taste to it, and I really didn't like it honestly when I started to use it. I think that the main ingredient is propolis, and we all know that honeybees are very adapt at just creating things that us humans can use to help us out, right? And so propolis is one of those really good healing natural remedies that is actually in this toothpaste. So it does have a toothpaste again, but sometimes I flush it out with something minty because I prefer that minty sensation. Sometimes I'll back it up with like a more minty toothpaste, and try not to overbrush at the same time. But the mini toothpaste that I normally back up with, that one is this David's Hydroxy toothpaste. And I really like the tube. The tube is actually made like out of serious metal, like not like the plastic stuff. I do appreciate that, with the microplastics and everything like that. But it has hydroxyapatite, which is really good for the teeth and the cavities and things like that. And this one has no sodium, lauryl sulfate, and it's sulfate free. So this is one of my favorite ones as well. It's really good for whitening. This is the whitening one. And the added plus is that this is actually made in America. Okay. The next thing that I use is my toothbrush. Of course, we have to brush our teeth, right? You can always get like a regular, standard toothbrush, but my favorite toothbrush, hands down, is the Sonicare toothbrushes. I've been using these for years, and they really are really good at getting plaque and buildup, and helping your oral care, like giving it a really good boost. So with the combination of these things and then this, it really tackles the plaque in your mouth as well. And actually, I also forgot to mention, before I even brush my teeth, I hit it up with a water flosser. Now, this one is by Costless, and I actually really like this one a lot. It does have multiple settings you can use. The benefit with that is some water flossers don't have multiple settings. It's just one setting. So this one has multiple settings, and so you can press the on button, and it cuts on. It has a really nice loud sound. And then you can also switch the modes. Now, for me, I prefer the soft mode here, and whenever you click, you can click more than once to get to the mode that you want. And then I also like the last one, which is the blue massage one. Now, after this, that green one is very strong. It's like a pulsating feel, and then the top one is very strong as well. So I typically do all those like very little, okay? And so I do have to replace my water flosser heads. But the good thing about this company is that you can call them and actually they will help you figure out which one you want. And I actually was able to call them, and they gave me a free one after I bought this one. I'm like, I don't know what to do because I kept buying them and they were the wrong ones. But I'll provide you guys a number if you never need to call them. Excellent customer service. Can't wait for my new heads to come in. But yeah, it's really easy to charge. It also has this chamber in here, in the back here, and be sure to clean this at least once a week, especially if you're not using it. So this is a really great tool to have. It gets out a lot of stuff. Okay, so after that, I back it up with this Now Solutions Xylee White mouthwash. Now this, I absolutely love this mouthwash. This is my second bottle, and I'm almost done. But I really love how it makes your mouth feel because certain brands have that really burning sensation. It's really strong, but this one is very like, it just feels different. It doesn't feel like it hurts, but it feels like it's really cleaning. And the main ingredient in this one is xylitol. So xylitol, I think, is also in the propolis toothpaste, but with this one, it also has a lot of essential oils. It has a lot of good healthy things that we want in our mouths, like eucalyptus. It has tea tree, and it has aloe vera. So it's a really, really great mouthwash to have. But if you do have a pet, you want to be careful of this and definitely keep it away from your pets, because if a pet do ingest anything with xylitol in it, they can like get really sick. So yeah, this is my favorite, hands down my favorite mouthwash that I have found. And yeah, with these, I try to keep my teeth nice and clean, sparkling like the stars. With all of these tools, they're absolutely great. They're great to keep your breath fresh. They're great to make it bright. They're great for the bacteria you may have, and removing plaque with this strong electric toothbrush is excellent, and also flushing and with coconut. So all of these are excellent tools for having a really good, strong oral care regimen. You don't have to use them all at once, of course, but use them when you can. Sometimes I use the propolis one in the morning, this one in the evening. So it just depends on what your needs are. But take a look at my Amazon storefront. You'll see all these things, so you can buy them and send them right to your house. Okay? Well, my name is T, a holistic practitioner, and thanks for shopping with me.